Hello, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to now do triangle congruence criteria. So this is sort of our first level type of question that you're going to see on the mastery assignments. So there's really 5 different ways that you can prove a triangle congruent. So the first way is what we call side, side, side. So when you have like 2 triangles that are marked and only the sides are marked, that is side, side, side. Side angle side means that the angle is between the 2 sides that are congruent, the 2 corresponding angles. And then we have ASA. So that means that we have an angle and another angle and a side between them. And then we have AAS. And then there's one more, and we haven't seen this yet, and this actually happens to be this example, but in right triangles, you could have HL, which is called hypotenuse leg. And what this says is that if the hypotenuses are congruent, so that's our H, and a leg is congruent, then the triangles are congruent. So on these sorts of questions that you are going to see, you will have a drop down menu. So we have H, L, and then A, and then we have some that are like not legitimately triangle congruence theorems like AAA or SSA, which spells a bad word backwards. So we're going to choose HL for this. And if you choose a legitimate triangle congruence theorem, it can be proven congruent. All right, I'm glad that we chose this one, or that they chose this one. If I have a non-HL, I like to think about, is it an angle or a side? So what I have here, I have an angle, and then I have a side, and then I have a side. And this spells, you know, a inappropriate word. We'll just spell that word backwards. So S, S, A. And I just kind of like marked, my S didn't come through, you know, the clearest, but that's a S. So it's SSA. So you just want to be thinking about, are they angles or sides? And obviously that spells a bad word, not only saying a bad word, but it also is not appropriate to prove triangles congruent. That's not to say that it's not congruent, but we just don't have enough information to prove that they are congruent. All right, this one, we will just do one more. What I like to kind of do here, I don't have a hypotenuse, but I have a side that's marked. Then I have an angle that's marked. And then I have another side that's marked, and that spells SAS. And it can be proven congruent. And that is triangle congruence criteria.